What's up, everybody? Welcome to the interview with Itsinfinity. Um, Make sure that you like and subscribe before we start, and also join the Discord server in the description, so that way you can be able to suggest questions and stuff for the next interviews. With that out of the way, let's just get started.
Hello.
Alright, so first question is, Infinity, how are you mentally?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This last, school rotation was pretty crazy for me, but other than that, it was,
Fair, fair.
yeah. Um, were you surprised when you first got modded?
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. It was like, uh, yeah, I was very surprised.
Um, so when did you first get it again? How long ago was that?
I got it, I think, like August last year.
Okay, August last year. That was
I
right
think.
around what update? That was,
Oh, I could look. I have no clue, honestly.
did you I mean, you were surprised, right? But how much were you hoping for it at the time? Like, did you,
I was hoping for it, definitely, but I was not expecting it.
okay, okay. So it was like a small possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like nothing crazy out of the blue. So, and then from my understanding is you got it in August, and then by the time April, only by the time April came around the next year, you were already in Modern Council, right? So,
Um, I don't think maybe actually, yeah.
yeah. So, what was
Oh
it
my
like
gosh,
moving
yeah.
up so quickly?
It was definitely interesting. It was like, hmm, I don't know how to say this. Yeah, it was very like interesting getting like promotions kind of often.
Did you expect it,
I
or?
definitely was not expecting to get MC.
Oh, yeah. Was being a moderator something you kind of was wanting to do within the game, or was it just something that kind of happened?
Um, it I thought it was always cool. I thought it was always cool, definitely. But I don't know that I always thought it's what I wanted to really do with the game.
Right. So, yeah, that makes sense. Did you know you wanted to stick with the game for as long as you did,
Um,
or have been?
yeah. Funny story, by the way. So, how I first discovered Yeeps was one of my friends was like, "Oh, you should try this game," and I was like, "Oh, I don't really like it." And then, like a few weeks later, he got me back on because he had like played a ton, and then I actually liked it. So
And you just
that
stuck
was
with it since then.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, do you ever have imposter syndrome for at any point throughout your everything really?
Definitely some of the first 2 days of having junior mod. It was just surreal, basically.
Yeah. Um, so by now I feel like you've definitely become many people make jokes about you beats Trass, which we'll get to. We'll talk more about that later. But
Yeah.
did you think you would ever get to the point you are now too, especially? It's not like an official
Definitely
promotion or
not.
anything, but
Definitely not.
yeah, how much time do you spend a week doing mod stuff?
Oh, I have no clue. Mm, yeah, I have no clue. I don't.
You know? Is it a lot or
It's a lot.
do you feel properly recognized for all of it? At least within like the
Yeah,
internal. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, okay. I'm gonna pivot away from moderation stuff for a little bit. What happened to your YouTube channel?
Oh, so basically, I just haven't had time or motivation to like do anything with it. Like every few months, I get like random motivation and make a video, but then I just like am not seen again on that channel for like months.
Yeah, you need to upload more.
I do.
So what is your perspective on Gods of Gravity?
Um, hmm. So I've played Gods of Gravity once, so I don't have a good like. I don't really know. Honestly, before Yeeps, I had never heard of Gods of Gravity
Dang, that that
and
that
thus
hurts my
had
heart
not
to hear.
played it. Sorry.
What is it? What is your perspective on like the community and like the way Yeeps has like originated from it?
Um, I think both communities are good in their own ways.
What do you mean by that?
Uh, I don't. They're both like pretty different communities, honestly,
Yeah.
from what
Well,
I've
I
seen.
will say though is after Yeeps came out, the Gods of Gravity community changed a lot
Yeah,
because
it may have.
a lot
I
of the
have no
core community like
reference here.
either went to Yeeps or they just stopped playing because the game was dying rapidly. So like
Yeah.
the community nowadays is very different in that it's basically a daycare run by a Voggy.
A daycare? That's an interesting way to put it.
Okay, maybe not daycare, but like it's elementary school.
Elementary. It's
But
not too
like
much better.
yeah, a Voggy it's basically just like a Voggy runs the community now and there are a couple mods that are newer mods that are like mature and stuff, and then there's just like kids. And then
It's
just like
just like
some old
kids.
community members and just like yeah. So yeah, I miss the old Gods of Gravity days. They were
Yeah.
the community was like the perfect size. It was big enough to where there was always something interesting happening, right? But it was
Yeah.
small enough to where you could still know everyone, you know, or
Yeah,
most
that's
people.
fair.
The Yeeps community that did not happen because
Yeah,
this
that's kind of
community
not possible with the size of the community.
just grew way too much. Um, so what is your opinion on the moderation system? And like, do you feel like it's fair? Do you feel like it works?
I feel like
Do you feel like it's
it's
effective?
like kind of in a sweet spot, you know? It's pretty effective and it works without like over punishing or under punishing
Right.
people.
Um, do you, how much of an effect do you have had on it?
Um, somewhat, definitely.
So, right. I mean, I guess it's hard to ask these questions because you're definitely currently like in your prime, I feel like, or like you're a lot closer to your prime than like I am. My prime
Yeah.
is I don't know. When would my prime be? I feel like it'd either be shortly after Yeeps released or like in June
You went
of
on
this year.
like I didn't even really know you existed for a good few months of me being a moderator.
And then I just
You
like
just kind of weren't there.
yeah, and then I just appeared and I was
Yeah.
yeah, no. So yeah, that's what I do. I talked about this in the random video is I just kind of like disappear and reappear for months at a time.
just for fun.
Yeah. I I feel like the first time it happened was like in Gods of Gravity was I went on break for like November to December and I came back and then I was active and active through Yeeps and then I disappeared for a bit and then I came back for a bit and I disappeared and came back. Yeah, just
Yeah, and then it was just basically a cycle at that point.
yeah. Yeah. It's annoying how I do that because I build up so much traction for like everything, right? And then it just kind of I have to redo it all again later, you know?
Yeah.
Like with the Moon team. I'm sorry. That's my bad. That team is in an unfortunate state nowadays. If I would have stick around, if I were to have sticked around more, I bet it would be nowadays. It would be like 10 times more popular than it was even at its prime, you know? But I,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely possible.
So, what's your perspective on MC and like before and after you joined and like, yeah,
What do you mean by that?
like, did you have, okay, let's go before you joined first of all. Before you joined it, what did you like think about it, you know?
I thought
How did
it
it seem like out of reach? Did it seem just like some sort of something that was super disconnected or like
it,
did
it
something else
definitely
like come around
was
earlier?
very disconnected from the rest of the moderation team, and
Yeah,
still somewhat is,
that's true.
but it's gotten better, I'd say.
Yeah. And then what was your perspective like immediately after joining it? Was it what you thought it would be? Or
Really, my perspective didn't change all that much.
interesting. Okay. Um, what annoys you most in the game?
Um, the mm, hmm, I'm debating if I want to say this or not. In the community, like there are like controversies like every day.
Right.
It gets old at some point.
Yeah, I feel that. I was gonna say somewhere. I feel like all the controversies and dramas in the community are just so boring. It's just the same every time.
Yeah,
That was one of
it's
the things I
just
liked
like
about Gods of Gravity is there was
yeah.
a lot of drama. Like there was a lot of drama, but I don't know. Maybe it was just because I was 13 at the time. But like I felt like the drama was a lot more interesting and varied.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um. So here we are back to this question. So a lot of people say that you should just join Trass. Would you actually do it if you could?
If I could, I probably would. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Then leading on to that question, what's your plan for like the long future, like in your life and also within the game?
Oh, for game, I really have no clue. Um, for life, planning on doing like a ton of coding stuff, like computer science.
Right. So you think once you like start going to college and stuff, you'll probably have to abandon Yeeps. Or
Yeah, probably.
same. Um, if you could add one feature, delete one feature, what would you do?
Add one feature, delete one feature.
Just either one.
Um, really no, honestly. I'm saying this for a lot of questions, but
Yeah.
um, I just can't think of anything. I like all of the features for different things, you know.
And if you could add one, what would you add?
Um, I'm probably the least creative person you could ever interview.
Yeah, I'm realizing this as we're going through. Like, no offense, but
Yeah,
all these answers, you don't really have any like, uh, you don't have much like introspective
I
perspectives.
really don't.
You just kind of like existing.
Yeah, kinda. That's basically who I am.
You need to ponder more, Infinity.
Should ponder.
Yeah.
Should wake up one day and say, I'm gonna ponder all of today.
No, okay, no, okay. But like, here's what you do. Okay, you need to like think. You know, just like think about things.
Need to think.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because yeah, okay. How often do you get recognized in game when you don't have your mod badge on?
Not all that often, honestly. But also, I don't play the game all that often.
Okay, that's real though.
So
I can't. I
I'm definitely more active on like the Discord and moderation side of things
Yeah, that's real.
than I am on the actual game itself.
I'm not capable of playing the game for like more than an hour, like straight. I just can't do
Yeah,
it.
the home update kind of like I don't even know what to do at this point when I play the game. The home updates just confused me.
The home of like the
The back to
back to
suburbs,
suburbs.
whatever it's called. Yeah.
I liked it. I feel
It
like
just
the 2.0
focuses too
world.
much on community worlds, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I feel like the 2.0, like the way it changed the layout, it just made it so annoying that I had to walk forever to get
Yeah.
anywhere. So
Having
I
to
liked
walk
it.
a ton was annoying.
Yeah.
Portals
Uh,
are definitely cool. I like those.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that brings me back to another point. It's annoying whenever I like have come back from like disappearing and then I have to like refigure out like half the features that have been added.
It's like, okay, so what is this feature?
Dude, I had a
And how
kid
the heck do I use it?
when I got on for the first time like a couple weeks ago in like a while. I added this like random kid who had to explain to me like half the game.
Really?
He like gave me a tour on
Sorry,
the home
wait.
update.
You were online?
Okay, buddy.
That's more
For your
shocking.
information, I was online yesterday and the day before.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Now, is it for now? Was it because I got on for my own uh enjoyment, or was doing something? That's a different question. But I, yeah, I was online yesterday.
We need the Ryeeper interview.
I was
You
thinking
should
I had an
interview
idea
yourself.
where I would like like that the secret like that the Jimothy Council, the Jimothy Council.
Timothy Council, yes.
Yeah. That's a secret kind of right now. I was thinking I would like pull
Yeah.
like a couple one of you guys and it's like and I would be like make questions and then interview me. But I don't know if I should do that.
That
I
would
feel
be
like that'd
kind
be
of
a little
cool.
I feel like that'd be a little strange to post an interview about yourself on your own channel, you know?
Q&A.
Yeah, but I already did a Q&A and it was
That's true.
yeah,
I was watching some of your videos yesterday, by the way.
you were. What did you watch?
Yeah. Let's see. History.
Well, the best video I've made to this day is still the purple video.
Answering your questions. Reading Yeeps 1-star reviews so you don't have to.
Yeah, no, those videos were just me trying to like make videos before I like so just so I could like I was trying to start, that was one of the moments where I got the content creation motivation and then I just
And then you just didn't.
I just didn't, yeah.
That's kind of the same as I am. It's like randomly there's just some motivation and then it's like, oh, never mind. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, the thing with this
See you again
game
in like
compared to
20
like
years.
Gods of Gravity is I feel like when I made videos in Gods of Gravity, I did not have to be consistent. But with this game, you have to be so much more
Yeah.
consistent in order to like maintain any views or anything, right?
Yeah, it's especially hard with the like star program and stuff
Yeah.
because it's like yeah, you just kind of have to like compete with them, and that's hard when
Yeah,
they have like PC mobile app,
yeah.
uh,
Dude, the
better
PC
editing
mobile app would be so
softwares.
nice.
Dude, it really would.
I have a good editing software though. I have a Premiere Pro because my school gives it to me, so that's nice.
Your school gives you Premiere Pro?
I have all the Adobe apps
Oh my gosh.
because my school just gives me them, so that's been nice. Okay, next question. Um, um. Okay, do you enjoy playing the game? Like when you play the game, do
Yeah,
you enjoy it, or are you just like
definitely.
forcing yourself to play?
I wouldn't play if I was I wouldn't feel forced to play the game really. I
Right.
Yeah, there's just kind of no reason to feel forced. So like whenever I get on, it's just fun.
So what do you spend most of your time doing in
I,
the game?
just kind of interacting with the community, playing community worlds,
Okay.
that kind of stuff. Just wandering. I've been spending a lot of time in Wishlist Workshop looking at the cool reskins recently.
Right. Um, was there ever a point like in your career where you stopped feeling like a normal player?
Um, not really.
Not really?
Not
You still feel
really,
like
yeah.
you still feel like a normal player?
It's like there's not that much different, really. Besides for obviously like having more responsibilities. When you play, especially if I play like without the mod badge on or something, it just feels like basically normal. Like I assume any other players.
Oh, dang. I low key I cannot relate to that. I have
That's
never
fair.
felt
That's
like a
fair.
I have never felt like a normal player in this game because there has
Yeah, you
never
got
been
like mod on day one or something,
yeah,
didn't you?
there's never been a moment where I wasn't everything, you know? So
Yeah,
I've
that must be very weird for you, not really knowing what like a quote unquote normal player
yeah.
is
I mean, I've
like.
gone on alt accounts and I just kind of like mess with people, right? But like
Yeah,
even then I still feel like I'm just like acting, you know?
that's fair. That's fair.
So like I have no idea what that feels like. Like in God's Gravity, I can go into the game and I can sort of just like relive my like early days, right? But like with this game,
Yeah,
I can't do that. Yeah, I always feel like not a normal player, you know?
yeah, I get that.
So yeah, like that answer actually surprised me. I wouldn't think you would feel the same, but I guess I'm just like alone in my
Well, your normal really is just moderator.
yeah. So yeah, I was uh, it's like I was playing the game the other day, and I realized I was like putting so much mental energy just to like listening for stuff, like if I could hear anything, and I was like, how do I stop that? I feel like that might be one of the reasons that that game drains me so much, just because I just like subconsciously like just am like scanning for stuff, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
Like this game has like trained my ears,
Oh my gosh.
so
You've
I
been
need to figure out how to
trained.
stop do that. Yeah, I've just been like formed into just like this moderator like specimen. I can't play the game normally. I do say
Specimen number one.
it does stop if I'm like with another mod and I know that they're like listening. Like normally if I'm
That's
ever
fair.
with
That's
like
fair.
if I'm in a wilds lobby and I see like Shockwave or someone like that, I just like I don't know, my brain kind of turns off because I know that they'll be able to hear anything and not me. So I normally most of the time when that happens, I just start like I don't know. I harass the moderators a lot whenever I see them.
Oh, that's an interesting detail.
Like, have you ever seen me in game? Whenever I see you, I just like start hitting you with swords for like 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I do that. So,
Oh,
or like for ask Shockwave or Sewage, like whatever happens when they see me in game. and they're just like, he's so annoying. Like,
Harassment.
yeah. Like, okay, well, I'll stop if they tell me to, right? But like,
Stop, stop, stop.
yeah. But like, most of the time, I just kind of like am annoying. I'm so annoying
Most
all
of
the
the
time.
time, I just harass people.
Yeah,
Crazy Ryeeper quote.
yeah. Well, that's what happens. That's the truth, you know. My brain just turns off, and I just like pull out the katanas from my imagination, and I just like, or like I love pulling out like God's Gravity and Nuke Rocket and putting it in the rocket launcher. It's just like
Once,
nonstop.
when the GOG nuke came out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna play Gods of Gravity. And then I kind of never did.
It's hard to
And
get. It's
still
like
haven't.
it would be a grind if you've never played the game before.
Yeah, it was very confusing,
It
per se.
yeah, I remember because I remember when we were designing that, or like how many games it should take. I feel like it's a good number, but it's still definitely a grind to get it, you know?
Yeah,
It was like the perfect mix where you could get it, but also but like most people would not have it unless they were actually Gods of Gravity players, you know?
yeah, you kind of wanted to make it like exclusive to people that were actually
Yeah,
Gods of Gravity players. I get that.
yeah. Okay, this interview has been a lot shorter than I was expecting.
Is this
Um,
done?
no, we're not done yet, but I have a couple more
Oh,
questions, but it's just I feel like we're about 75% through, and I feel like we only have like half the runtime I was expecting. So
sorry for not giving you enough content. I'll
yeah,
start
no, I need
making my answers in
yeah, bro.
0.25x speed.
Yeah, no, I'm not content farming hard enough, hard enough. So I should have like I don't know. I should have like gave you a script. Be like, this is what you're supposed to say to every question. Um, okay, so what's the
Giving
biggest
me the
difference the game has
questions.
made on your like real life?
Um, I spend a lot more time on the Discord and stuff.
Right.
That's the major thing.
Does it like
Um,
affect your grades or stuff?
no, I actually get pretty good grades still. So
That's good.
it, yeah, I just spend like a lot more time like thinking about moderation stuff and just spend more time on Discord really.
Yeah. I for me, part of the reasons that I disappear and reappear, like it's not like the main factor, but it's one of the things that contributes to it, is I'm a horrible procrastinator with school stuff.
Oh, me too.
No, like if you think you're a horrible procrastinator, then you're not, because I'm worse. I guarantee.
Because you exist.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
it's very bad. And so what happens is I'll do that, right? And then I need to like okay, so I'll do that, and then I realize I need to lock in, and then I just am trying to lock in for like 3 weeks, but I can't. And then the last week of the term comes, and then I actually lock in, and then
Oh my
yeah,
gosh. And then like rinse and repeat.
yeah, and then rinse and repeat. So that's why you can. That's why I'm active right now. Is because it's winter break.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense. A
and
lot
that's
of people
why
are like way more active right now.
yeah, and that's why I reappeared like a couple weeks ago, right? I reappeared for like a little bit, and then I disappeared again, and now
Yeah,
I'm back. That was what happened. Was school stuff. So.
that's fair. That's fair.
But there was a
School
there was
is
a
more important than moderation.
there was a point on Thursday where the week before Christmas, I was doing math homework from 7 a.m. until 1:45 p.m. and then I went to
Oh
the
my
school and
gosh.
retook a test.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that was the day before the last day of term.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's procrastination.
That's some interesting.
Yeah, I need to stop. It's I need to stop. Um, how long do you think Yeeps will last?
I honestly have no clue. There's some days where I feel like it's like, oh, I could definitely feel this lasting for like a couple more years at least. But then others, when there's like a lot of community drama and stuff, it's like I don't I don't know how long this is gonna last because there's just like so much drama, you know.
Interesting.
It's like
I
just,
feel like
you know.
there will definitely be a point where the game stops growing, right?
Yeah,
But I feel like the devs are going to continue supporting the game long after that still.
I do think that, yeah.
I'm not even sure what the devs would do after this game, you know? Like,
Another
I
game?
mean, yeah, but like
Please, Nathan,
that's more of
please.
a question of like what happens with the VR space because
Yeah.
the VR space as a whole is not very healthy right now from what I can gather.
Yeah, it's like it's it's very interesting right now.
Yeah. Like there's only one like competitor that's being Oculus, right? And
Yeah.
whenever I talk to someone in real life who has a headset, most of the time they're like, "Oh, I haven't touched that thing in like 3 years," you know?
Yeah, one of my friends who sometimes plays Yeeps actually, um, is like just gives his headset to his brother because he doesn't actually like use it at all.
Yeah, yeah. So there's just like it's the VR space as a whole is not very looking very good, you know? So,
Yeah.
dude, imagine the devs
Trass
made
should
like a
make a
non
PC game.
VR game. Yeah, imagine if they made a PC game.
Yeeps
Low-key, they could
2D.
probably cook. They could probably cook like so much.
They
Like,
probably could, especially with how much the team has expanded with
yeah.
like Loaf,
Well, even if it
John.
was just like the original three, even if it was just Nathan, Steve,
Yeah.
and Jack, like Nathan and Jack could cook something up with how much experience they've gotten
Yeah.
over the years. Um,
They've made mobile games before too. Swipe
yeah,
and
they made
shoot or
Swipe and
something.
Shoot, and they made actually that's the only other like bigger games they made are all VR. But have you been on the website that they have that Nathan has with all of his like old
I've
games?
been on it once, but I haven't really paid attention to the
There's
stuff
actually
on
some
there.
like pretty decent stuff on there. So I
There
mean, for like
is.
it's not like nothing I would play like in my free time, right? But like it's something I would play like on my Chromebook at school if it wasn't if it wasn't blocked, you know?
Real.
So
That makes me wonder, is that website blocked?
it's blocked on my school. I don't know why. I think it's just like some automatic like detection thing, but
Yeah. My school's blocking somehow made the Wi-Fi terrible.
that makes sense.
It's very weird. It takes like a few minutes to load a page sometimes.
Um, so this next question is interesting because do you live in America?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your Yeeps Mount Rushmore?
Yeeps Mount Rushmore.
Like if you for people either of like one specific type or just like in general that you feel like are like have been so influential or like so iconic that they would be like in a Mount Rushmore, you know?
Are we including Trass members or
No. Well, if you want,
okay? I'm gonna
I
say
feel like that
no.
I feel like that's kind of cheating though.
Yeah, because like all the Trass members have done a ton of stuff. Um, I think you'd definitely be on there.
Oh, thank you.
I don't really know who else. Everyone does like a lot of stuff, but I can't put my finger on
Yeah, if you want to simplify it,
who it
let's
would
just do
be.
we can do it like so like what's like the four big categories of people in the game?
Um,
Like the like content creators, right?
yeah, content creators,
Moderators,
moderators, Trass.
nah,
I don't really know if that's a
builders,
category.
builders,
Builders,
and then like other
other.
let's see.
I don't really know about the builders one because I am not at all knowledgeable or active in the builders space.
Right,
But for content creators, honestly, it'd probably be JB.
JB.
I watched him for a while.
He was when I came back from the game, uh from one of my like cycles, right? I saw him
Yeah.
streaming. I came across a stream of his of it, and he was streaming the game, and I was like, people are streaming the game, and then I opened the chat, and it was actually like active, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
There's YouTubers for this game? I thought it was just I'm a Rainbow soloing since the beginning.
Nah.
Also I'm a
Maybe
Rainbow
at
would definitely be
some
up there
point.
though. I feel like I'm a
Yeah,
Rainbow would
definitely,
definitely be up
definitely.
there. He
I'm a
was here from the
rainbow.
beginning.
Oh my gosh,
He
yeah.
was one of the biggest Gods of Gravity YouTubers too. So
He
that
did
makes
Gods of
sense.
Gravity? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he came from Gods of Gravity. He came from Gods of
I didn't
Gravity, and
actually know that.
he was one of the more active Gods of Gravity content creators too.
Oh, that's interesting. The first time I heard of him, probably because I wasn't like in the Gods of Gravity stuff, was just like Yeeps content creation.
Yeah, no, he was. It was him and RPG Penguin that were like the two like big Gods of Gravity content creators.
That's actually interesting.
He
Did
like
not know
he
that.
he probably could have gotten a legend video if Nathan was more speedy making them.
What happened to those?
Nathan doesn't have any time ever,
That's
so
so true.
yeah,
He doesn't even have time to update the game, so
yeah. Well, thankfully we have Cheese Lord now,
yeah, I saw that.
so
I was
I
not expecting Cheese Lord to get dev, honestly. But like definitely
he,
congrats.
well,
I'm
do you know how it
I
happened? I was talking to him. Do you know how it happened? He literally
no,
just
I did not.
asked. He literally just like,
Hey Nathan, could I have dev?
I mean, I think he probably did it more like formally, but like
Yeah.
he literally just asked, and they were like,
Wow.
why not? So, and I'm very glad he got it
Like,
because he was one of my closer
yeah.
friends from that game. Like, if he were to tell me 2 years ago that he would get dev for the game, I'd be like, that's sick. Because, although, yeah,
I probably should try Gods of Gravity again, honestly.
the main thing for the game itself is good, right? It's not like a bad game, but I feel
Yeah.
like for me the main appeal was definitely the community because
Yeah, that's
what
fair.
the
That's fair.
community was definitely something very special. I don't think I'll ever be able to find something like that again. I think and that's the reason I stuck with for so long is just because with God's Gravity, the community was what made me stick, and then I've just been kind of like sort of staying around so I can get some semblance of that feeling I had back then, you know? Because like
Yeah.
there's still some of the same people from back then, and also like people like you and J-Duck who are also chill. But like
Something
I
I
feel like
noticed with Gods of Gravity from my like one time of playing it, there's a lot of like payment, like a lot of microtransactions, like DLCs and stuff.
yeah, there's because it
Like
was
God Creator.
yeah, it's monetized differently. It's
I like how they monetized Yeeps definitely better than
yeah.
GOG. What would a
Well,
Yeeps DLC even look
the
like?
thing is like with Gods of Gravity is it was their first VR game, right?
Yeah,
So like they originally weren't even thinking about monetization. So it was kind of
yeah.
hard for them to like figure out how they wanted to do that, right?
Would a Yeeps DLC just be like changing colors?
I feel like Yeeps DLC would be well, actually, I don't know.
I
It
don't
would
know. The
definitely be some
bundles
sort
are
of like
kinda
it would be some sort of like big system.
yeah. I'd say
Um,
the bundles are kinda DLCs, but it's just reskins, not actual like mechanics or anything.
yeah, because like so the thing about God's Gravity is it's like it's supposed to be sort of like a game that you can play for free, but like in order to get the full experience, you need to pay, right? So
Yeah.
like
That makes sense.
yeah, so like there's Ultra, which is just basically buying the game, right? And then there's the
Yeah.
Map Creator DLC and the God Creator DLC. So I feel like it's not like an unfair monetization, right? It's not like
Yeah.
you can still like you could still
It's
access
just
that like
for
part of the
like
game by having the bundles.
customization more,
Yeah.
like making your own map, that stuff.
That and also like you could buy the cosmic coins for like cosmetics, right?
Yeah.
But like you could still get cosmic coins for free pretty decently. Like it wasn't like they weren't like EA like we had to pay for everything, you know? So
You have to pay to play this map.
yeah. So like I feel like it was fair. Um
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the Mount Rushmore question. So I'm a rainbow, JB.
Um, so that's the kind of like content creator side
Yeah.
of it.
Well, there's supposed to be four, remember? Because there's four faces.
Oh yeah.
I feel
Um,
like I don't know. Because
maybe
there's
Radio
like,
Max?
well, yeah, I feel like there's like, I feel like I'm a rainbow and JB are more than like their own tier, right? And then there's like people
Yeah.
just like slightly below them, and that would be like Radio Max, G Mask, Milk Nugget,
Yeah, Milk Nugget.
Whip Rat. You know, those like original star creators. You know?
Yeah. The original Star creators are definitely like the most influential
Yeah,
and the most kind of like just known. It's like kind of the
yeah,
most, I want to say, obvious picks,
yeah,
which makes sense given it was like the first time of them
yeah,
doing it.
yeah. They've
They
had
had
a
to
lot
get
more.
like the
They've had a
most
lot.
known.
The people that would get it first probably also like existed for a lot longer, so they've had a lot more time to be more around.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like whenever
I
the I feel like both the second and the third batches of Star Creators, I didn't even recognize half the people who got it.
yeah, I didn't know half of them for both of those. I'm scared to see how many unknowns there are gonna be in an eventual fourth batch.
Well, what I hope they do is I hope they like just screw the batches thing altogether and just like
Give it
do
to
it
people.
when they want to, you know?
Kind of like how Nathan was saying that one time, and then just that never happened.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he said it last batch too at the very end. He was like, I know you guys don't like the batches, so maybe we'll stop. But like,
Well, we're gonna do smaller batches so we can add people
yeah,
more often, and then he didn't even talk about the star program for like 4 or 5 months.
yeah. Well, yeah, he said the same thing too with the last batch too. So
Yeah,
I hope they just I can actually do that.
we will
Yeah.
see.
What about the moderator section? I feel like moderator is like I feel like it's you, uh, N1CS.
Nick, J Duck, probably,
Yeah.
even though he's not really that active anymore. When
I
he
feel like
was really active,
when you
like,
and J-Duck were like a duo, bro, it was peak.
yeah,
That was like my perspective on you guys at least. When we were adding you guys to MC, it was like you guys were just like a
package deal.
duo, you know? Yeah, package deal. I feel like I was like Obi-Wan and you two were like I don't know, was there any duos in Star Wars?
I don't know. I don't really know Star Wars stuff, honestly.
Yeah. But like I feel like I was just like you guys were a duo. I'm sad that J-Duck doesn't act as much anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely disappointing.
He needs to come back.
He does. J Duck, if you're watching this interview,
Okay,
please
hold up.
come back.
I feel like James should be on there too,
Oh, James. Yeah, definitely James.
because like
He's
he's
not really like the public really doesn't know
no, the public has
all
no
that
idea
much
who
of
he is.
why he's so
That's
influential. But
yeah,
like
that's why I need to
inside the
interview with
mod
him.
team, definitely.
But once I get that interview out with James, bro, it's gonna be so peak. But the problem is
We need the James interview.
yeah, he keeps on getting like kidnapped and stuff in real life though, so he needs to like
He's
stop
getting
doing that.
kidnapped?
That's an exaggeration, but
Are you sure?
yes. But like
Are you the one
there's been
kidnapping him?
delays. Uh, I do not live in Britain, and also if I were
Oh,
to kidnap him, I
close
would the
enough.
video would already be out by now. So
That's fair. That's fair. You'd kidnap him for the video.
yeah, I kidnapped him for the video.
That's fair.
Yeah. I will say it's been
That'd
really
make the most
interesting to
sense.
watch different people like good like have their arcs within moderation, right?
Yeah, definitely. And then
Um,
some people like come back and become like really active, which is
dude,
actually pretty unexpected.
Snapglass, do you remember Snapglass?
Oh my gosh, Snap Glass.
So what happened with Snapglass is when he
Rest in
very first
peace.
got mod, he was like the most immature person ever, right?
And then
And then
he
he
got like pretty
went a little
mature.
inactive, and then he came back, he was actually a different person, and he was so active.
And now he's just gone. What
He's
what even
vanished off
happened?
the face of the earth. Like I can't even
He
find
deleted his
like
account, didn't he?
Yeah, he deleted his account. I can't even find him.
Gosh.
So I have no idea what happened to him.
Yeah.
Feel like the same thing with like people like Eggster. I feel like Eggster was basically
I have
you, but
not
like
seen
way before.
Eggster or Eggster, I don't know how it's
Yeah,
supposed to be said. I've not seen them since,
he's still
they
alive.
retired.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still out he hasn't deleted his account yet.
yeah. Well, I was DMing him the other day trying to get him for an interview too. So he's still
How many
alive.
people have you DM'd for interviews?
Uh, one, two, three, four,
Oh
and
my
then if you
gosh.
count Renan, five.
I'd count Renan. You
Renan
can't
was
not
low-key
count
the
Renan.
easiest person to get for an interview.
That's actually surprising.
Like Renan, I literally just DM'd him and was like, "Wait, would you be down?" He was like, "Sure, schedule a time on my like little scheduler thing." But like everyone else, I have to be like, "Here's all the perks and here's like all the yappity yap." You were pretty easy too. You were pretty easy.
I just like yeah, I you know,
Yeah,
I'm sorry for like kind of delaying
yeah.
a few times.
Um, yeah. So I feel like James would be up there for moderation too. And then builders, I
Yeah,
feel like I don't know. Let me like go down to the.
who was it like Cobble or something? I don't remember their name.
I have no idea who they were because they were like in one of my cycles where I was just gone and like their entire period of
They made
activity.
some pretty good like BAM maps and stuff, and a community world or two.
Yeah. But like their
But like
entire
I haven't
period of
seen
an
much
active
from them since.
yeah. Their entire period of activity was just like in contained in one of my cycles of not being in
Maybe you are
existence.
them, and this is just your
So
cover.
yeah, no.
Every time you just go missing, you're actually just on a different alt
Yeah,
account.
I'm on all these different influential people you see, that's actually just me
Yeah,
unannounced. So
you are Whip Rat.
yeah.
You are
So
I'm a Rainbow. You're all of them.
yeah. So no, I'm not I'm a rainbow. 'Cause I'm a rainbow's been there's been times where we were both active at the same time. So
Fair, fair, fair.
that doesn't line up, you know. You know,
Guess you can't
builders.
be his alt.
I feel like Future is one of the people I think of just because Star and stuff, right? I also think
Honestly, I
that
didn't know he's a builder.
well, that's the original reason he got Star. Remember? It's because he was a builder.
Yeah, I do remember that now. And
And
then he got
then
a Star Creator later.
yeah, and then also I don't know. The thing with builders is there's different types of builders. I feel like
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of
different style of building,
yeah,
kind of.
or like what you can do with it because like there's community people, community world builder people. There's like BAM builder people.
Bam.
There's like
Yeah.
YWDS people. So
You a Yeeps who sleep.
to sleep,
It's
keeps
like
don't sleep.
knockoff Yeeps who don't sleep.
I feel like who else was builder? Sewage water waster. I think of him.
Sewage, yeah.
Um, I think of I don't know. I should be more knowledgeable in this considering I made Moon Team, but
Considering you made a building team,
yeah, and I was like recruiting like half the community. Uh,
I feel you should be more knowledgeable in this one.
okay, well I don't know who's more. I don't know who's popular like within the community. You know, I just like know names.
Yeah, that's fair.
Uh, do people know who VR Cat Dad is?
Yeah, I do at least. I don't
Uh,
know if some
yeah,
people
if I
don't.
was gonna
I don't
list the
know.
Moon Team builders like VR Cat Dad, Six Scientist, uh,
Yeah, that's fair.
Mr. Duck, Bracket and Alley.
Mr. Duck builds? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was okay. Every single
Sorry,
person
Mr.
I've
Duck.
picked for co-host in Moon Team, they eventually got a Discord mod. So I
Oh my
just
gosh. It's a
ever s-
sign. If you want, just Discord
no,
mod, join Mood.
that's just a sign of how good I am at picking people. Okay,
Mhm, mhm.
I got that like vision, you know.
Totally.
I think it's time for us to move on to another question. Um, what are your thoughts with burnout in the game? Have you ever been burnt out?
Definitely. Um, game wise, like I haven't played for like months straight sometimes, and it's like there's just no reason to really or
Right.
like play more than like 5 minutes. There's just like
Yeah.
nothing fun to do at the time. But then like
I feel like with Yeeps, it's definitely a
sometimes it
very,
just
you
like
have
arrives.
to be capable of finding your own fun, you know?
Yeah, it's not like yeah,
I
can't
feel like
just
with God,
like
that was one of the nice things about Gods of Gravity is there's also like a game behind it, you know?
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like as much, and also I feel like I don't know if this is because like I've changed, but in Gods of Gravity, I would have so many deep conversations with people just like sitting in the lobby. I feel like that doesn't happen in Yeeps. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's more like in Yeeps, it's more like how do I get grapplers? How do I get grapplers? Like
yeah,
chaotic
I feel like
is
some of
how
that
I
is
would put
has
it.
to do with the movement because in Yeeps it's a lot harder to sit down, you know?
It definitely is.
Um,
Just
fun,
but it's hard to like do anything about that with the movement system.
yeah. I mean, hey, the next update is like rumored to be like a flying update or something, so maybe
Flying?
that'll
Oh my
change.
gosh, I haven't seen that.
Well, they said that on the stream it was like the most requested like gadget on that little form. So
I tuned off before that actually. I don't even remember the options that were on that form.
so yeah. Um so yeah, a lot of people think it's like
Light would definitely be
wings.
cool. Like wings.
Yeah, so I hope it's that. That'd be cool.
Especially for like creative building.
Yeah.
That would be pretty nice.
Well, how would it even work though? I don't even know how it would work.
Honestly, I have no clue. Um, yeah, how would you control wings? Flap your arms like a
I
bird?
yeah, lucky.
Like, what would you do? And is there a
Yeah.
game rule to like stop wings being used? Like,
Okay, well basically there's already basically wings like for any purposes of game mode though. Because like
that's
grapplers are just
fair.
so OP.
Yeah, grapplers are
They need
very
to
overpowered.
they need to undo the nerf to the firework, in my opinion.
Dude, the
Because
firework nerf was detrimental.
yeah, because the amount of
It
power
was
creep in
like,
this game, bro.
yeah,
Like it made sense at the
at the
time, but now the
time,
firework
everybody
is
was using fireworks, but now I see zero people using fireworks.
yeah, because they need to unnerf it. Because the power creep is
Except for in
insane.
creative when it's just like getting up to a sky base or something.
Well,
That's the
even
only
then,
time I
people I
see
see
people
people
using
more
them.
people using those like party guns.
Oh yeah, those two.
Dude, when I made the moon team, I was so confused because I hadn't been in like a builder team yet, and I hadn't yet rejoined YWDS. And when I left YWDS, it was those things like weren't
Didn't
popular yet.
exist.
Yeah, and I literally it was just littering everywhere because they were just everywhere because that's all they used. Especially Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck, bro. He uses them so much. He just like that's his main form of movement is
Need
he
to move
uses
one
them.
block. Let's use a party
Literally,
cannon.
literally. So yeah. Um. So yeah, burnout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next question. I feel like we have already kind of answered this, but I put it in here anyways. What was your perception on me as you went out through the ranks?
I really didn't know you all that well for a while.
Yeah.
Once I got like um when was it? Maybe senior game mod. I first started seeing you a bit, and then next time I saw you was when I got Discord mod, I think.
Didn't you get Discord mod
No.
after MC though?
I got Discord mod like 2 days after MC.
Yeah. So I feel like the first time you would have seen me is when you got MC, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
What
like
was my
first time really. Like I'd seen you before, but like not div
yeah?
per
My
se.
my only DMs with you are the very first thing is you were sending me an MC report, and then the second
Oh.
thing is I'm sending you an invite to MC.
Oh yeah. It is. It's
Dude, that
crazy.
that reminds me of my DMs with Egster. They're so cursed. Um,
Oh boy.
so if you scroll up, it's me getting a strike, and then you scroll down a little bit, it's me getting a strike, and then you scroll down, and it's me getting added to MC.
Me getting a strike added to MC.
Just because I never DM the guy, so it was funny.
Yeah, that's fair. What was it like when you got MC in Gods of Gravity?
Well, I got MC and Gods of Gravity way after Yeeps, because
Yeah.
Egster was the one who added me to MC like in the like for Yeeps, right? So in Gods of Gravity, it was more just like, oh, this is cool, I guess. The game's kind of
Yeah,
different.
that's fair. That's
In
fair.
Yeeps, though, it was surreal. What happened is, so a day, like a week before Yeeps came out, I got senior game mod on my birthday, or the day before my birthday, I don't remember. It was a good their birthday present, and that was in Gods
Good
of
birthday
Gravity, right?
present.
And that was after having just regular game mod for like so long, right? And then
Hmm.
Yeeps came out, and when Yeeps came out, I got Discord mod the very first day, and then I got literally every other role as they like came into existence,
Rest in peace, role distributor.
with the yeah, with the exception of like Star Program, you know? So
Yeah.
like literally everything else.
Ryeeper for Star Program.
Now I'm the wrong kind of famous for Star Program. Uh,
That's fair. That's fair.
because what they want with Star Program is they want people who would normally be they want to I mean with the well for the YouTubers portion at least, um they want to make sure those people are like they want to make sure they can keep them informed, and they want to that way they
Make
don't
sure they don't go
off the
like bye
rails.
bye for like 20 weeks.
Well, they want to make sure that those people aren't like misinformed, and they want to make sure that they have some sort of
Yeah.
motivation to like be a good influence, you know,
It's
and
fair.
that
It's
and
fair.
not losing star, and that they can also use them to market to people who won't be on the Discord, right?
Yeah.
Because they're the best connection they have to those people who are in like the core community, you know?
Yeah, like don't even probably know that the Discord exists.
Yeah.
It's weird that some people may not even
And
know that the
then
game has a Discord.
yeah, and so that's why like I someone like me would never get added in my current state is because any audience of people I have is literally just that core community, you know?
Yeah.
So, and then they add builders for like reasons.
Just for fun sometimes.
Yeah, I was talking to Nathan about it, and
They really need to
the
add
the
more builders and
the
stuff, like
logic,
artists.
yeah, the logic on them adding builders is a lot less strong. So, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why they do it
They need
still.
to start adding like artists and stuff. 'Cause there's like a ton of good Yeeps art,
I don't know any though.
and really,
Are they famous? They're not
they're
really
not.
famous though. But
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
so that, but like, if they're adding builders, I mean, might as well, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. I feel like I've talked more in this interview than you have.
That's definitely possible. Very, very possible.
Okay, what is your hottest Yeeps take?
Hmm. The desert update was not all that good.
I wouldn't know. I don't know anything that got added in the desert update.
It
I,
was like the lab was really fun, and then it was just like I didn't do anything with the stuff like ever.
I literally went into a desert biome for the first time yesterday. So,
Oh, what do you think of it?
well, not yesterday, the day before. Well, the thing was, it was for building a map, so I didn't even get to
Oh,
like
okay,
see
I
anything.
see.
I had to like
I mean, I
bypass the
definitely
tech
like
lab.
that they finally added it, but like they kind of overhyped it just by waiting so long to do it.
That's true. There was like so much hype about it just because it wasn't getting
And then it was
added.
just like a normal biome update, and it was like, oh,
To be fair, that's kind of like our fault on half, you know? Is
yeah, that's fair.
like the devs didn't really have any control with the fact that it was getting leaked and like hyped by not them, you know? So
I remember when Max Nifty 9 or something got desert blocks.
Max Nifty Niner. Um. Okay, so if you had a salary for everything you did with moderation, what do you think a fair hourly rate would be?
Um, that's a very interesting question. Honestly, I have no clue. I don't have any base for like, yeah, I don't have a good base for what a good salary would be for a job like this.
Interesting. Dana, I was hoping you would say something like outrageous, and then we could clip you and then demote you for being
$2
goofy.
trillion per second.
Yeah. Okay. We're almost at the end, so I feel like you've definitely gotten more yappy as the interview went on. So is there any questions you want to
Yeah.
revisit?
Um,
Any questions that you've like
I,
thought of? Something you'd
I don't think
want to
so.
say? Nothing?
I, I don't think I could give better answers as sad as that is.
Dang. Okay. Anything you want to ask me?
Are you going to disappear again?
Probably, let's be honest.
Yeah. Let's be honest here.
I mean, I've tried to like do a thing where I just sort of stay medium active, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I try to stay medium active, then I want to get more active. But the thing is, eventually, then I get more active, and then I get less, you know? So I just can't do
You
that.
know,
So,
that's fair. That's fair.
um, yeah. I do think I don't plan on retiring until
That was gonna be my next question.
yeah. I don't plan on retiring until either I get forced retired just because I was not active for so long.
I
Um,
could see that one happening.
Now the thing is, Gus is too nice to me though. He's just like
That is so true.
Gus is such like
This is very nice.
kind-hearted individual. I hope he never gets replaced because then I will be
Yeah.
pissed. Okay?
Yeah. It's
If
like,
he
oh boy.
if like Renan comes back and well, even though Renan was kind of the same too. Renan was kind
Yeah.
of they're just like such kind
Brennan was,
people.
yeah.
They're just like, okay, I might have to retire you, but I won't if you come back real quick.
But like, if you come back for like 2 seconds,
Yeah. Or yeah. So they're so
good
kind.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I would like to see Brennan return.
I hope if he returns, I low key I don't know what I'd want him to do. I don't want him to be the community
Yeah.
coordinator if he returns. I want Gus to say the community
I just
coordinator.
feel I just feel that Gus does like a really good job
Yeah.
with like the community
So
coordinator
I
stuff.
don't know what he should do if he
But also
returns.
I feel he's like always incredibly busy, so maybe Renan could like help him with like community coordinator stuff.
That's true. So yeah.
Renan doing reviewer stuff again, maybe?
Yeah, the reviewers would be overjoyed.
Yeah.
They would be so happy. All right. Who do you think I should interview next?
Nick or James.
Hmm, Okay, I already
Definitely
have
one of those two.
yeah, I already have like plans with those people, so that's not really helpful.
Um, let me take a look.
Nick was kind of he was kind of like shy. So I was like, if I interview
Yeah,
more people and
that's
then come back
fair.
to you,
I kind
then
of was too, so that's fair.
I mean, hey, we managed to get the video's runtime to an hour and 4 minutes. I think it's longer than the Renan video at this point.
Wow. You
How much
should
of it
interview
is
Gus.
yapping? I think I've talked more in this interview than you though, so I don't know.
I do think so.
Maybe I should rename
But
the interview
like,
to a Ryeeper interview.
Ryeeper talks to Infinity for an hour straight.
Yeah.
Infinity says 2 words.
Yeah.
I do feel Gus would be a cool interview, actually.
I know
'Cause then
Dewey
you would have
wants to get interviewed.
interviewed. Dewey wants to get interviewed?
Apparently, people have told me that Dewey really wants to get interviewed. So
You should
I might have to
interview,
interview
like,
him.
all the Trass members at
I
some
I,
point.
I want to get at least Dewey, Gomes, and Gus, right? Because I feel like
Yeah.
they'd be not hard to get. And
The
then,
Gus and Brennan interviews would be crazy. Both the brothers
yeah.
interviewed.
And then I feel like the problem with Loki, wait, do you know what I should do? I should get like one of them, like I should interview like two of them at the same time.
Dual interview.
That would be peak.
That actually would be really cool.
And then I feel like I could get Nathan and Steve, like in terms of like, convincing them to do it, right? But the
Yeah.
problem is except for the fact that they have no time on their hands.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because an interview
The
with
devs are
them
just
would
always too
definitely
busy.
be 2 hours or longer, you know? So,
Yeah, you just have so many questions.
yeah. Like
Like,
I
yeah.
have this like a I was making there's many times where I've tried to make like a Trash documentary so I could use stuff from that just to have like literally three
Trash
hours.
documentary, I need to see that.
It is hard to make because they've done a lot of stuff. So, and
They've done
also
a
I
lot of
keep
stuff across, like, very different platforms, I'd
whenever I try
say.
to do that, I make the scope way too big. So, and also
Fair,
as
fair.
the more as time goes on, the harder it is to make that video for like the distant past because Nathan keeps unlisting stuff. So,
He is? No.
yeah.
Nathan,
Or just
stop
like
unlisting stuff.
yeah. So, but like I could use
He's
like
trying to
stuff from
prevent you
there
from
to
doing an
ask more
interview.
questions. Yeah. No, did you know about Nathan's RPG furniture? RPG?
No, I did not.
Yeah, no. Do
Furniture?
you know why you don't know about it? Because he shut it
No.
down.
Oh, Nathan.
It was like this cute anime furniture RPG thing.
I need to see this. No.
So, yeah.
I'm heartbroken that I will never see the furniture.
Yeah, so it's just stuff like that. So I want to get them eventually. I want to get
Eventually.
yeah, Nathan and Steve. I feel like Jack is never happening. I feel like
Jack's just like off in his own world, kinda, you know? You don't really hear that much from Jack on like the Discord side of things. He does way more like, I want to say, behind the scenes of the game. Oh my gosh. Bye, Ryeeper. Ooh, now I have everything because Ryeeper is gone. So, how you guys liking the interview so far? It's very interesting that Ryeeper has talked way more than me. Yeah. This is very awkward. I can't wait to see this part of the interview. This is gonna be very fun. I think Ryeeper's just taking a quick power nap. He got so tired of me like not talking. He just had to take a quick power nap. So how's your day going, guys? Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Sound insane. I'm talking to nobody. I am insane. This is the definition of insanity. Anyway, you should like and subscribe to Ryeeper right now because this is a fire interview and more fire interviews are coming probably eventually. I don't know. It'd be okay if you cut this part out, bud. Because this is very not awkward at all. Totally.
All right, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
Hi. That was very awkward.
Were you talking?
Yup.
I was scared to watch that back. I don't know if I'll cut that out.
You should cut that one out. I left a few comments that you can keep in though.
Okay.
We'll just have to see later.
Yeah. What were we talking about? I don't remember. But
Anyway,
yeah, we're basically at the end though. So, any final thoughts?
I do not have any final thoughts.
Anything you want to say to the public?
This was a very fun interview. That's all.
If you can even call it an interview.
Yeah, this was a very fun talking session.
I might have to rename it to like conversation instead of interview.
Conversation with Itsinfinity.
Unedited conversation with Infinity, not interview.
Yeah, because it's like just you talking and then I just say like a one-word answer.
Yeah.
Perfect
Uh,
interview right there.
yeah. Uh, no, this is not at all what I expected this interview to be.
That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, at least you're setting a good like precedent for the
I
future
said
people that get interviewed that they don't have to
I'm
try.
I'm like
So
they don't have to try. You're welcome, Nick. Now you
yeah,
can do an interview without being afraid.
Renan set the bar too high.
Yeah, Renan set the bar way too high.
He was
Renan
talking
needs
so
to
much.
stop.
Yeah. So
Renan, I'm coming for you. This is your fault.
yeah. All right. See you guys later. I'm gonna stop recording.